Hey everyone, good morning. I wanted to hop on here and basically show you some stuff out of the area. I'm going to be doing frequent updates today, but this one actually, this made me want to jump on because I know we have a lot of folks up around Shreveport that watch this. And I know a lot of you know folks up in Shreveport. So we have a confirmed tornado warning here on the north end of Shreveport here. Let me step back a few minutes and you can really see right there around Highland Square. You can see that drop in the CC, the debris tracker. So close to the radar, you get a lot of these little elements here. The problem is with this one and why they're going confirmed is this was like connected with right there near North Highlands. This is right close to the radar, and we had a pretty good signature right there for a brief little while. And we're still seeing that as this heads quickly to the east, out toward Green Acres Place, Carriage Oaks, toward Red Chute. This eventually could get, sorry about the noise, this could get down toward I-20 here in the next little while. So watching this carefully, even though it's out of the area. Again, big population center up here with a confirmed tornado report. And I'm looking to see what we have going here. Yeah, they continued the tornado warning and they went with, the TDS is over North Highlands. That's where I was talking about. And that is what I'm watching very carefully right now. So if you have folks in this area, this storm is moving very, very quickly. Let me see the speed on this one. They're putting it at 50. It's possible this is moving more quickly than that. At 9:23, a tornado-producing storm was located near Foster's or near Bossier City, moving east at 50. This is a radar-confirmed tornado, so this is a confirmed tornado we're looking at here, and this is going to be impacting areas, the northern part of Shreveport, Bossier, Houghton, Eastwood, Foster's, Red Chute, Bodcaw, I don't know how to say that one, I'm sorry, this is out of my area, Fillmore, Princeton, and Ferguson. Apologies on the screw up there, but that storm, that is pretty darn nasty right there. To be that close to radar and to see, you know, some form of rotation in there, which it looked a lot better here, or a lot worse, I guess I should say, just a few minutes ago. That's when they went confirmed on this thing. Radar site is right down here. So we're only looking up, let's see, we always talk about the level where I'm looking at the storm. I'm 292 feet up here. So whatever we're seeing there is definitely translating to the ground. This is going to continue on toward the east, and there is now the purple warning. That's the confirmed tornado warning for this area. It's moving quickly to the east here, toward Ferguson, right over Ferguson, Carriage Oaks. This is getting out of the Shreveport Bossier metro area right now, but it's heading right down toward I-20. So if you're anywhere there from Fillmore back toward Eastwood, on the north side of I-20, that's where this storm is going to eventually cross over 20, probably as it heads out toward Leslie and Goodwill. And then down the road, these things have been weakening quickly, so they'll spin up in the line, and then they'll, from what we're seeing, thanks Joshua, appreciate that, we'll see these weaken. So we've been seeing, that's been the tradition here with these so far, and possibly happening again. It's easier to track these when we can actually see something and then see what happened with it. That went confirmed there just southwest of Airline Park Estates, and now it looks like we might be losing that signature, so that's some good news. I'll get back to Alexandria stuff here in a bit. But seeing a lot of these automated sites gusting over 60 miles per hour. Just got a report. This is from 9:18 a.m. of a roof blown off a home in Lufkin, Texas. So that's down this way. Let's go and check the radar. See, I mean, look at that. Doesn't look like a lot going on there. So, you know, decent storm for sure. But we had severe thunderstorm warnings here. But these severe thunderstorms are producing winds gusting 60, 70, possibly up to 80 miles per hour. We're sampling tons of 60-mile-per-hour wind out ahead of this, and that's in areas that aren't even really seeing a strong thunderstorm even. So these, we're not seeing the worst of it. We're not getting the worst of that sampled on these automated sites. Let's see on the... I'm going to go into velocity here and see if anything looked like it was close over Lufkin. There's just that line of convergence right there. But it's tough because these are going to be really shallow. These are low level. Thank you, Stephanie. I appreciate y'all. So this is lower level stuff. So it's gonna happen quickly, and unfortunately today the Natchitoches camera and the DeRidder camera are down. I don't know what's going on with Natchitoches. DeRidder, we've got the fix in and everything, so we're gonna be good there pretty soon. But this is one of those days where cameras are going to be key. I'm still trying to add as many as possible on that, by the way. But with these spinning up so quickly, to look out and maybe see power flashes, maybe see the actual tornado, which is going to be really tough to spot today. These are going to be slipping in between radar scans, possibly, because a radar scan, you got 4 to 5 minutes between scans. So it's entirely possible that you'll have a tornado spin up and dissipate inside of that. So within a couple of minutes, it could happen. That's the worry I have today, is how quickly things are going. And they just say they gusted to 60 at Shreveport. That was just 1 minute ago. Getting a lot of 60 mile per hour-ish gusts. 67. Let me see what this one is. Honestly, there's so many wind gusts coming in right now. A lot of 60 to 70 mile per hour wind gusts along this line in areas that don't look like much, just look like they'll see some straight line wind. And we're seeing regular gusts along this. That's why we have severe thunderstorm warnings that are stretching all the way down toward the north side of Houston. So let me go to the Lake Charles radar to see this one. And, you know, we're starting to get some showers developing out ahead of this. This could do a little instability eating this morning, get rid of a little bit of that instability. We are rooting for that for sure. And it looks like what we're going to see here is some showers out ahead of the main line. That's going to, I mean, even these shallow showers are going to bring down 40 to 50 mile per hour wind gusts. I've already heard things out there just kind of slapping against the side of the house and all that. But this main line here and anything that develops immediately ahead of it's going to be the main concern, because what's going to happen is these storms are going to develop, that line's going to overtake it, and when those storms merge, that's the most likely time we get for these tornadoes to spin up, and that's what we saw happen up here near Shreveport. Let me see if we have an update on that. Yeah, they're measuring gusts to 59, 60, 67. So nothing new on what they're going to be doing with this one. Like if they're going to actually let this one expire. Let me go back to that Shreveport radar. Storm relative still showing a kink right there on Adner. And this is going to head right toward I-20. So traveling between Shreveport and Minden, not a good time right now. It's going to be pretty nasty out there. Let me see if we popped anything else out. I'm just going to go back to when we had that tornado debris signature that was moving. That's it right there. And then we kind of lose the identity on that. So I'm not seeing it right now. Saw it for a few scans there, and now that looks like, at least as of right now, I'm not seeing something with that. But if we were to see something, actually, let me go back and see this. It's still possible that's right near I-20 there, now that I look at it again. Stuff gets really noisy and weird sometimes, but just, you know, if you're in this warning, you're going to want to seek shelter for sure. Down this way, nothing doing just yet. Let's go to reflectivity. And, you know, there will be severe thunderstorm warnings as this moves through. That's a foregone conclusion. A very highly sheared environment that has enough instability. And here's your best case. This is your best case scenario, is that you're just going to have to deal with these straight line winds. I'll take you through this slowly. You can see winds really picking up here now over the next hour or so. We're going to see those gusts increasing to 40 to 50, maybe 60 miles per hour. And then right along the front, right where those are, the dry line, I guess is a better way to put it. Right along that dry line, we're going to see these storms roll through, and we're going to see some strong gusty winds with that. And yeah, 56, 58 Faraday. Then it comes down, you know, the winds do slack off, but don't think you're not going to get woken up around midnight, because look at that, wrapping around the backside, 20 to 40 mile per hour gusts coming back in. So that's not as big of a worry for us. At that point, it's just going to be breezy. I know we have some power outages already out in Sabine Parish. Let me check that real quick. We had around 700 at last check. Yeah, 400,000 people without power in Texas right now. 562 in Vernon, 230 in Natchitoches, 330 down to 330 in Sabine, over 4,000 in Caddo Parish, and Bossier over 1,000. So we're starting to see more power outages now. It looks like one customer is out in Rapides Parish. So if that's you, I do apologize. That's some pretty bad luck right there. But let's go through the SPC outlook, and then I'm going to probably just take a break until we get some active warnings in the area. This is your day 3, or day 3. I'm still 2 days behind. Your day 1, this is today. This is a level 3 of 5, though, enhanced risk. The words all just run together. SPC wind, that is showing your chance to see the strong gusty winds. We're going to see that. We're going to, 30%. I think this is an easy 45% day for the damaging wind gusts. And then the tornado outlook, 10% risk in the yellow, 5% elsewhere. And unfortunately, that strong tornado risk, it is going to cover areas from Shreveport, where they're possibly seeing a tornado right now, down through Alexandria toward Baton Rouge and New Orleans. The strong tornado risk coincides fairly well with the significant wind risk, and this is your 10% chance to see wind gusts of 75 or greater. So we're seeing a lot in that 60 to 70 range. There is the possibility to see 75 plus. So the tornado warning remains in effect until 10 a.m. for central Bossier Parish. Let's go back to the radar. At 9:32, 4 minutes ago, a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located over Eastwood, or 5 miles northeast of Bossier City. This is now radar indicated, not confirmed. And you can see they put the little red box in there inside the purple. So they're going to let that purple one ride with the confirmed tag. But as of right now, it does not look like they are saying this one is on the ground, at least per what we're seeing. Now, again, like I said, that doesn't mean it can't happen quickly. These things spin up very quickly in setups like this, and I don't want you to let your guard down if you're up there. If you're out around Minden, eventually down the line toward Ruston, Grambling, that area, you're gonna want to be ready for this, because this area up here along the I-20 corridor has been very active this morning. Had a rotation move right over Marshall, Texas, with some damage. Like I was saying, a roof reported blown off around Lufkin, Texas. So that's what we're going to see a lot of today. A lot of wind damage reports with these embedded supercell tornadoes that are going to form in that line. You can see this line stretches down to the south, and don't think that this line gets weaker. That's just the radar was further up that way. So I'm going to put it in motion, then I'm going to step away for a bit unless I see something that tells me I need to stay on here. Just checking all the chats. Big hazard changes. Okay, yeah, that's old. Okay, nothing new. So let's put it in motion. Let's see what we got here. Let me take off the watches and warnings for a minute. We know they're there. Just make the radar pretty clean here. So those are the little elevated weak showers out ahead of this. These shouldn't become severe. If we start to see lightning in those, we could possibly quickly see them become severe, but that's going to be closer to that front where the lift is going to be stronger. Out here along the front, or the dry line, obviously we have a lot of severe weather going on. If you just tuned in, yeah, we have watches, we have warnings, we have storm reports all over the place. This is the one that just came out from Shreveport. Oh, I gotta pause it since that just appeared. 59 mile per hour wind. There's your Lufkin report, 59 at the airport. And let's see. Yeah, multiple trees down. I'm just going through and just kind of taking a look at some of this. Reports of overturned camper trailers at Big Al, Barefoot Bay, north of Roshi Mound, Texas. Possible injuries with that, or unknown number of injuries, I guess I should say. Lots of wind. Let me see if I can get to this one underneath. Yeah, that's the one from roof blown off. It's an MPing report. I'm not sure if that's entirely accurate, but we shall see. All right, I'm going to get out of here. Tornado watch in effect until 3. That could be extended a little further out to the east, but I really think everything clears the area by 3 or 4 o'clock. So it's going to be a quick, intense hit. We have about 6 hours of madness here. I will be updating you throughout the day, and then by this evening, hopefully we say, hey, that wasn't that bad. All right, I'll see you back here in a bit.
No matter the weather, Alexandria Emergency Hospital is always here for you. Rain or shine, our doors are open 24/7 to provide the care you and your loved ones need fast. Every second counts, and Alexandria Emergency